Whenever you go apply for a loan to a banker, one of the first things that they will do is check your CIBIL score. This is a score between 300 to 900 that gives away a lot of information about your credit history and credit worthiness. How is it determined? You can go to CIBIL.com, register yourself, log in and look at your CIBIL score. You should ideally try and keep it above 750. Now, what are the factors that go into consideration while determining your CIBIL score by the Credit Information Bureau, which is the company which maintains and tracks this score basis your credit history? So the number one factor that goes into determining it, which has a 30% weight, is the payment history. So whether you've paid all the loans that you've previously taken before the due date. That's the number one consideration. So ensure that all your credit card payments are made before the due date. And all your EMIs also go before the due date so that there is absolutely no delay in making that payment. If you want to, you can also try and speak with your bank and set up like an auto payment facility so that that payment is specifically deducted from your bank automatically with you not having to make a transfer manually, and there is absolutely no delay. You just need to ensure that there's sufficient balance in your bank account. The next determining factor, which has about 25% weightage, is the type of loans that you've taken or the credit mix. So there are unsecured loans and there are secured loans. Unsecured loans are personal loans or credit card loans. Secured loans are your housing loans or vehicle loans which are secured against those particular assets. Ideally, your unsecured loans should not be more than 20% of your total loan portfolio that you've taken. Also try that not more than 10% of your monthly income should go towards EMI payment of unsecured loans and your credit card outstanding balance. So EMI for unsecured loans and credit card outstanding balance should ideally not be more than 10% of your monthly income. Also try that EMI and credit card outstanding balance in total is not more than 40% of your monthly income. The third kind of factor, which again comes in, which also has a 25% weightage, is the credit utilization ratio, which means that you may be eligible to take a credit of up to say 1 lakh. But how much of it have you really utilized? Have you taken only 80,000 from your eligibility of 1 lakh or 70,000 or 60,000 or the entire 1 lakh? That determines how credit worthy you really are. So in an ideal situation, in the best case scenario, if you're looking forward to improving your CIBIL score, you should try and ensure that your credit utilization ratio is not more than 30%, which means if your credit card company allows you a credit of 1 lakh, try and use no more than 30,000 during the month. The fourth factor, which has 20% weightage, is the number of inquiries for taking loan you've raised with multiple banks during a period of time. So say for example, you're out in the market looking for a housing loan and you've sent inquiries to 10 banks. That shows that you're really desperate to take that loan and kind of reduces your credit worthiness. So try and focus, get your information on which banker to apply to, maybe get a loan consultant, check the rates, get information from banks, but don't apply for loans at different places to see who's going to approve it first and you'll take it from them. That's a horrible approach. Now there are chances that your CIBIL score is reflecting very poorly because of no fault of yours, and possibly you had some dispute with the bank. Now, how to resolve it? On the CIBIL website, there is also an option for you to raise a ticket for a dispute. You give all your entire information and CIBIL may contact the banker. If it's a genuine problem, you have to simultaneously also be in touch with the banker and put pressure for them to resolve it so that your CIBIL score improves. Another way, as I mentioned, try and ensure that not more than 30% of your credit card limit is utilized. A few people, just to improve their score, also do that, when you don't need a credit card or you don't really need a loan, they just keep a loan sanctioned and a minor amount is set on auto pay, or the loan amount is not utilized, which goes on to show a good credit history for a long duration, that you have been consistently ensuring you're not overdrawing, your payments are not overdue. So that actually can go a long way in improving your CIBIL score and credit history. Learn more about it. Go to the CIBIL website, read the FAQs. It will give you a lot of information. Definitely do this if you're planning on taking a loan in the future. Also, most importantly, share it with someone who may need it.